I heard, I believe it was a nephew of mine, a younger family member anyways, that we were talking and it just came up and he said, I don't believe that we were created. And I said, what does that mean? He said, well, there's, everything's through evolution. And I said, okay, what does that mean? I said, how did things start? He said, well, it's the theory of evolution and the Big Bang Theory. So I asked him more about that, and he really didn't know. He really didn't look into that. He was just regurgitating what he had been told. And so I, myself, have looked into this kind of stuff, and I even looked into it a little deeper with him. And I asked him a question, and I said, so everything came from nothing. That's the Big Bang Theory. And then, after time, no one knows how long, everything will go back to nothing. That's the theory of it. And then he was like, oh, well, I don't think that sounds right. And I was like, okay, all right. So, and we just had a conversation, a discussion. It didn't resolve anything, but I'm just putting this short little video here to people think. That's all I want. It's people to think about it. Right or wrong, whatever you believe. I thought, really, everything I know of has had a creator, no matter what form of creator that is. Everything that I've come across throughout my whole life, there's always been a creator. Take that, how you will. There's always been a creator. Something has never came from nothing, and then something, or a bunch of things, never go back to nothing. It just doesn't happen. So, on this note of evolution, there's not a single record that I found that shows a change of kinds. What is a change of kinds? So a change of kinds is a change of one creature to another creature. And that's what evolution says had happened. So that's taking an animal of flight down to a rodent, or a rodent up to an animal of flight. So a bird to a squirrel, or a squirrel to a bird, whatever. Those might be, bad examples, but it's the first thing that popped in my head. So there's never been a change of kinds. But if you read evolution, it sort of says that's what happened. But historically, if you look into it, there's never been, nothing's evolved from a change. Nothing has evolved from a change of kinds. So there's been stuff where things have evolved, where maybe a change of wingspan, maybe a change of wings, maybe a change of something with back, hind legs, maybe a change of some sort of shoulder. There's been some evolution to a point. Minimally, it could make a huge difference to whatever it was that evolved, but there has been evolution on that note. Very minimal. There's never been a change of kinds. It's just hasn't never seen it. As I've looked through it, it just hasn't happened. There's no record of it. So that's a huge thing to say. All right, evolution, Big Bang Theory, everything came from nothing, then we'll go back to nothing, and then you're espousing this evolution thing, and how you espouse it is there's changes of kinds. There's never been. So I just we never got anywhere like I'd said, but I just want to get this out there to get people thinking, because that's what's been talked about in government schools, and now that's the norm. It's evolution. That's how it happened. The Big Bang Theory. That's how it happened. And right or wrong, for me questioning these things or me thinking what I'm thinking, I'm just asking these questions. I just want to get people to think. My belief is, and everything I've seen, everything I've known, everything I believe is, there's a creator, and there's always been a creator. No matter what form you believe, that's where I come from. Take that for what you will. But if people want me to believe differently, they're going to have a better argument or a better way to persuade me than, well, there was nothing, then a Big Bang, so everything came from nothing, and then sometime something will happen and everything will go back to nothing. And then on top of that, during that span of time, then there's going to be evolution where there's a change of kinds. So change, like I said, and that's how this will happen. So parasites or amoeba or whatever will change into, your eagle or whatever, eventually, because they evolve over time. That's a change of kinds. Historically, there's no record of that. So I just want to get this out there. Just get people thinking. Just ask some questions if you want. I mean, I don't know. It was interesting to me how it was, brought up to me, and I just want people talking about it, thinking about it, if you will. As always, thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the share, subscribe, if you will. Stay vigilant. Protect yourself, protect your family, protect your health, and protect your wealth.